I'm Jen Page.
And I'm John Curtis.
And
we are two nerds in a garage.
This is the no armpits.
We just jiggling?
Jiggling, baby. Good morning, nerds.
Morning, nerds. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Why are you so excited?
You know why I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. I don't know.
Yes, you do. What am I doing after this?
Oh, I meant to talk to you about that.
What?
I guess I'll talk to you after. Yes, you're gonna go see, in theory, Star Wars 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back on the big screen with your popcorn and your soda. And
is there something that's not happening?
I don't know if we want to get onto it.
Oh no!
It's just a whole thing with timing and like. I forgot I wanted to talk to you before we went on air. And now we're here.
Heads up.
Good morning, Dave Hoffman,
Good
our
morning,
resident
nerd.
fact checker. We missed you last week.
We did.
We had facts to be checked and no one to check them. So we just told lots of lies.
So I'm bummed out. I'm kidding.
It's fine. You're definitely going or you're not.
Right.
It's I want to show you something that blew my mind. You already know this. I'm positive.
Okay.
But I literally learned about this week. And I was like, what?
You were today years old?
Yeah. So I was today's years old.
Okay.
That's Keira Knightley in Phantom Menace.
Shut up.
You don't know that?
Did I not know that?
I thought you would know. I was just like, I literally sat there with my mouth open when I read it. She's 12 years old in this when she's in this role.
She's the fake Amidala?
She's the fake, yep.
She get blowed up?
What's her name? Sabe, I think. Yeah. That's
Dave Hoffman, chat fact checker. Good morning, Jenna. Good morning, Jason Smith.
Does that not just like if you didn't know? It's pretty.
I did not know that. Did you guys know it was Keira Knightley?
She's 12 years old. Apparently, she was super it was kind of boring for her, obviously, at 12 and like doesn't really know anything. And,
terrible life.
But now it's like Keira Knightley was in Star Wars.
Wow, thank you. That's really cool.
Good morning, all of our lovely nerds. Dave Hoffman, overnight shoots are not excuses for not fact checking us in the morning.
I know.
Just saying.
You got a phone.
Wake up. Jason Smith says, surprise, John, secret trip to Bed Bath & Beyond for some duvet covers. That's why we're not going to Star Wars.
Give me now.
So, binge show of the week.
Wow.
Oh, do you have stuff from the past week?
Yeah, well, I had a little funny meme I wanted to throw up.
Is it a funny meme that goes in the section called Happy Nerd Clips of the Week?
Sure, but it's not a clip. It's just a meme.
But does it go in that section?
Sure. Yeah,
we literally sit here at the beginning of the show before we come on with you guys, and I go down where things are and what we're doing. And then we get on the show, and he's like, hey, what are we doing?
But we never said the word meme.
I did too. I said my Happy Nerd Clip of the Week is a meme and not a clip because I don't have a clip.
Gotcha.
So I literally said the word meme.
One nerd couple, hundreds of nerd arguments.
And Dave Hoffman is fact checking and said, yes, I am correct that it's Sabe. So suck it. Questioning me.
Check and mate.
So
what's your nerd binge show of the week?
Binge show of the week. It is a show called Woke. It's on Hulu.
Oh, with
it's so here's the thing. Yeah, so it's got Lamorne Morris, who we all know as Winston from New Girl. It actually has Rose McIver, who was in iZombie. She's in it. The cast is all great. Everybody in the cast is great. The show is really it's really woke. It's funny and it's fun to watch. It's I had this like, is it really a binge show though? Because for me, I can't watch it all in one sitting.
Right.
So it may not really qualify as a binge show.
What's it on?
Hulu. Like I said, 30 seconds.
I wanted to check it out.
Check it out. It's worth watching. So I figured let's make that be the show you guys we recommend to you this week. Okay, go ahead. Show us your happy meme.
Well, I thought we're not. Oh, we're at the section already?
Yeah. This show is so smooth. We're just like, you guys have no idea that we're moving from section to section.
You really threw me with the whole Empire Strikes Back plans. Anyway, throw it up there. I gotta Gotta do it. I'm looking for Mrs. Lorian. Amanda, anyone here? Come on, I'm looking for Amanda Lorian. Yeah? How's my Mo? How's my Sizzlack?
Pretty good Mo. Pretty terrible.
What?
That almost could have been your nerd joke of the week.
No, I have a good nerd joke of the week.
I think he's playing that up pretty high. I don't know. What you guys think?
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, Jason. I'm curious about this show. Jason says he binged Utopia this week. Worth the watch.
Really?
That is on Amazon Prime, I believe.
Okay. Premise?
I keep looking at it. I just read about the premise last night, but I guess since he brings it up, I'll just add it to our list.
I assume it's a perfect world.
I think it's not, and that's the point. I do have a meme up for us, though. I mean,
right,
a cute meme of the week. I just thought it was cute. So it says 2020, Valentine's Day is on a Friday. February has 29 days. Cinco de Mayo is Taco Tuesday. 4th of July is on a Saturday. Halloween is on a Saturday. Christmas is on a Friday. New Year's begins on a 3-day weekend. And then it's got basically Obi-Wan going, "You were the chosen one."
I hate you.
Yes, so you're just listening. The meme is basically
you're such a nerd.
The high ground scene.
I have the high ground, Anakin.
2020, you were the chosen one, and you have just failed miserably over and over and over.
Did John write the second act of his play? It's in the works.
Let's not encourage that, Jenna.
It's in the works, Jenna. Oh, yes.
Dave Hoffman fact-checking Utopia is on Amazon Prime.
Thank you, Dave.
I love this. I love our fact-checking. It's great.
I have a request.
Okay.
From our nerds.
Okay.
Jason Higgy. There's a game out there on your phone. Mm-hmm. It's called Among Us. Okay. You play with all your friends on your own device.
Sounds like another time suck, but what? Okay.
But you're with your friends. It's basically everyone's on this ship trying to repair stuff and do stuff. But one person's the killer. They have to try to figure out who it is. And it's really cute. It looks like a little 8-bit thing.
Have you played it?
I've done the tutorial, but I haven't played with real people. So we need to recruit real people like you and me.
Okay.
All right. Among
free?
Us. Yes.
Okay. Then everybody download Among Us, and then we'll play like once, and then we'll stop because it's dumb.
Yes.
Jason says the premise to Utopia is there's a dark comic book. Premise is that there's a dark comic book that is actually predicting true facts about a pandemic with John Cusack and Rainn Wilson.
Wow.
So basically, it's like now, but the dark comic book is The Simpsons in real life.
Oh, yeah. Huh? Oh, that sounds cool. I want to check that out.
Jenna says her daughter loves Among Us.
Oh, ho, ho.
Question: how old is your daughter?
Well, the guys tried it and they like it.
They like it too?
Yeah.
So it's good fun for all ages.
For the whole family.
Except our family, because all we do is fight whenever someone's like losing or.
I swear to God, it's my mission in life for us to play Mandalorian Monopoly.
Not going to happen.
Oh, come on.
Not going to happen. So we have a fun game for you this week. Well, hopefully for you, because I don't think for us, because it involves Birdie Bots. And our little Quidditch.
Yes. What are Birdie Bots, if people don't know?
If you don't know what Birdie Bots are, I don't think they're watching this show, but.
Okay, but I will tell them.
Go ahead.
They are jelly beans, flavored from everything from like strawberry
to vomit. Lemon, grass, not lemongrass.
Lemon
grass.
To grass.
Booger.
Oh,
relax.
Come on. Those are not flavors.
So
are those really flavors?
Yes.
Booger.
Yes.
I'm going to throw up. I don't want to play this game.
So we're going to play Never Have I Ever Nerd Edition.
Oh, man.
So the rule is that I think I finally have John understanding is we say something, I say something I've never done.
Yes.
And if he has done it, he has to eat a Birdie Bot.
Yes.
If he says something he's never done and I have done it, I have to eat a Birdie Bot.
Okay.
We don't know what Birdie Bot we're picking. So it could be yummy or it could be the most disgusting thing ever. Okay. Can we go first?
Yes, please.
Never have I ever watched an anime film.
That's I have. This game is oh I have. When I got my questions, by the way, I wasn't this malicious.
Actually, mine aren't either. I literally went by like what things that we've talked about on the show that I haven't done. That doesn't look bad.
It's red. Oh, that's what they want. That's what they want to make you think.
Really yummy. Just eat it and stop being a baby. It's probably what? Cherry, strawberry, cinnamon, maybe.
Oh. Cherry. Nice.
See, you're fine. Okay. Although cherry tastes like medicine, which is disgusting.
I like it.
All right, go for one.
Never have I ever had sex at a Comic-Con.
I'm safe. We should change that though.
Oh, this is a family show, I thought.
You're the one who brought it up.
Okay. Hey, wait. Any nerds raising your hands out there?
I know, right? If you do,
let's see it in the comments.
You gotta let us know if you have to eat a birdie bot.
Anyone raising their hand? Thanks at Comic-Con. All right, next.
Never have I ever done full cosplay for a Comic-Con for a con convention.
I have not either. We need to change
we need
that.
to remedy that.
Yes.
So we need to have costumes that are very
a lot of things
easy.
off
Exactly.
At the next Comic-Con.
Go away, COVID. We got things to do.
Let's see. Never have I ever been to Disney World.
No. Please don't let me get a nasty one.
I didn't know.
Oh God, this is not promising.
Oh, it's brown. A brown
spots.
jelly bean. Oh, it's probably root beer. You're fine.
What? Oh, it's either fish or pepper.
But
I'm gonna spit it out so bad.
Go ahead.
No, the rule is we have to drink. We have to chew it and woo!
Oh, I can smell that. Oh, it smells like jalapenos.
It's horrible. Well, you probably like it. Fish and jalapenos are your favorite.
Good Lord.
All right, go for one.
All right. Never have. Oh, wait.
Me?
Yeah, your turn.
Never have I ever played Dungeons and Dragons.
You know I have, woman.
I didn't purposely do one way or the other. I just thought of things we said about the show, and I picked things that I haven't done that everybody's done.
I can see you smiling through your logic.
Look, Dave says, John, never have I ever watched a Santa Claus. Did you have to eat once for the audience too?
No. Nice try, Dave.
All right. It was so nasty.
Okay, yellow. Oh, but it's. Oh God, it's not like a lemon yellow. Got a few brown spots on there.
I bet it's like butter popcorn. You're getting ones you like today. You lucky.
Yeah.
Is it popcorn?
No, like a vanilla lemony thing. Good.
Weird. Okay.
All right. Never have I ever camped out for a movie.
Wait, what do you mean by camped out? Like all night? Or like 2 hours?
No, more than 2 hours.
Okay, then never have I either.
Because I've stayed in line for Star Wars for multiple hours, but not camped out. All right, I guess we're both safe there.
Never have I ever gone to a midnight screening of anything, like a Rocky Horror type thing, or midnight Star Wars, or midnight anything. Have you?
Yes.
What have you done?
Multiple, like Lord of the Rings, Star Wars.
At midnight?
Yes.
How do you stay awake once the movie starts?
I know, and this is before they you know how they kept creeping forward with the midnight showing? So if a movie drops on a Friday, they originally came up with
Thursday,
the midnight. Now it's like Thursday at 8 p.m. You can see the movie. But back then, like Lord of the Rings, I saw like Return of the King at midnight. I got out at like 3 or 3:30 in the morning.
Oh my gosh, I would never be able to stay awake.
Revenge of the Sith. Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Come on. This is.
You've gotten two good ones. You need a nasty one.
Well, it might get your wish.
What does that look like?
It's pearl.
It definitely looks like some earwax came out of someone's ear. Please let it be nasty. Please. Why are your good ones? Oh, no. Is it gross? What is it? Describe it to our audience who are listening.
It's like burned cinnamon.
I don't know what that means.
Weird.
All right, go
My
for
palate's off. Okay. Never have I ever wrote fan fiction.
Is fan fiction would be like a story, right? Not like
Yes.
a nerd role play board.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't.
All right.
All right, finally.
This sucks. I would have come up with stuff you've all done.
I've never read a full book series other than Harry Potter.
Why would you say that? You know I have.
I'm just telling the audience things that I haven't done.
You're enjoying this way too much.
I don't know if you've read a full book series.
All right. This is Frosted Blue.
That's probably yummy too. You got off easy this time.
So
Ah, you're dripping it all over yourself. What was it?
Soap.
It was soap?
It's still in my nose.
Oh, you probably needed your mouth.
Okay.
You have one more chance?
Never have I ever argued about the Marvel Cinematic Universe's timeline.
I don't even understand the timeline. Why would I argue about it?
Maybe I can. Dang, I thought I was going to catch it.
How have you not argued about it?
Yeah, I really thought about it. I just accept whatever they shovel at me.
Yeah, I think I've never argued about any timeline except I have questioned. It's still in your mouth.
It's still there.
I have questioned the Marty McFly timeline because it's confusing.
Right,
and I've questioned the Star Wars timeline just because I needed to understand it. But with Marvel, it seems pretty straightforward.
Huh.
Don't you think?
Yeah. Okay. Dang it, I thought I'd catch you there.
I want to get something in my mouth. Don't you just hold back your thoughts. I'm going to try a red and hope that I'm okay. And we'll move on.
See, the way you brought about this, me eating Birdie Bots, you're a bad guy.
I was not. I was not good.
You want water?
Jenna, I have not read the Twilight series. I have not read a single Twilight book. I actually watched all the movies and then thought, well, I don't want to read them now because I already watched the movies.
I heard good things about it.
I've read a bunch of I've read like 3 of the Narnia books, but there's like a bunch I've read.
Yeah.
I can't think of there's like Harry Potter is the only series that got me hooked from book 1, and I kept watching and watching and watching. And Dave is right. Don't get me started on time travel. It stresses me out.
Throw up Jason's thing there.
Jason says, wow, Jen, flag on the play. 15 yards for targeting.
Football penalty. Well, you targeted me. You're evil. You're a bad guy. You're a villain.
I literally was going, what things have we talked about on the show that I haven't done?
I can't get that soap out of my mouth.
You deserve it, I'm sure.
Oh, see, evil.
I know you keep saying evil. You keep saying villain because you're trying to be cool about the transition into the thing of the day.
What's shocking to me is that we have never talked about this.
I know.
We've never come up with a list for best villains in movies all time. I honestly thought we talked about it a bunch during the show.
I think we've just brought up certain people or actors.
Yeah, or things that we love, like, oh, Heath Ledger.
So here's what happened, though. We love, Dave says, you have all 7 Narnia books. Get on it if you still have them. Oh, does Harley have them?
Oh, probably.
I don't know. Like Narnia got really dull. Like that ship book, like it's like the 3rd book got really boring. And I couldn't get past it. So villains, when we started doing this, I realized there's so many villains that are great. So we decided to split it up. And today we're going to do best male movie villains
in a live action movie.
Yes. In the future, we might do
animated.
Well, we're definitely going to do female in the future. And I definitely want to do TV in the future.
Yep.
But today it's just dude movie villains because we had to really narrow down.
And I actually took off some heavy hitters.
Okay.
Like I don't want to say Vader.
Like Vader, yeah.
Or Heath Ledger's Joker, or even.
Okay, we're not gonna do this because you're gonna start naming people I've put on my list, and that ticks me off. Do your honorable mentions later.
All right.
My number 5
best villain
is Loki, as played by Tom Hiddleston.
Oh, that's a good one.
He's such a good villain that often I'm rooting for him.
Yes,
and that's what I think is a great villain.
We're gonna agree a lot on that point specifically.
Yeah.
My number 5 is Denzel Washington as Alonzo Harris in Training Day.
I just think it's so over. It's kind of over the top for me. It's like the most over the top Denzel we've seen.
He's so charming in that. You almost want to be a corrupt cop.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
What? Come on.
What was that the movie we had the big scene where he's like everybody always imitates where he's at the car or something.
King Kong's got nothing on me. That was terrible Denzel right there. I will say this, young Ethan Hawke showing up. All right. Love Training Day. My
number 4 is Freddy Krueger, played by Robert Englund. Freddy was my first sort of villain I ever came across when I was young. It was the first villain that really made me scared to go to sleep. And I only saw a piece of it at the time. I came out and I saw something and I should have not seen.
I totally forgotten about all those movies. So I remember he attacks you in your dreams, right? So how did he kill you?
if you get hurt in your dream or die in the dream, that's what happens in real life. So he slices you in the dream. In real life, you're getting sliced.
Ooh. Yeah. And how did they kill him?
Well,
spoiler alert.
I don't know if they've actually ever officially killed him because every movie they kill him.
Yeah,
but then there's another movie.
So it's like It, where they just push him off for a couple years.
I guess the first movie was the scariest because that was when Freddy was like really Freddy. He didn't have quippy, funny dialogue, whatever. But the third Nightmare on Elm Street was my favorite because that's when we had Patricia Arquette coming in as like a super badass. It was the first time I remember really seeing a woman be a badass in a movie in Dream Warriors, and that's when he was kind of more quippy and
right.
But I always loved Freddy. I remember I had the Freddy glove when I was little. I just loved Freddy.
Nice. Number 4, Christopher. Oh, so I think you guys are gonna like this. I wanted to go off on a fun little tangent. He is a way underrated bad guy. Christopher McDonald as Shooter McGavin in Happy Gilmore. Yeah, he's a good bad guy.
It sounds like instead of trying to come up with the best bad guys of all time, you went, let me come up with things that are completely...
He is one of the best bad guys of all time.
Why? I don't even know I don't remember him.
He's so memorable.
I don't remember him.
Do you remember Happy Gilmore?
I remember Adam Sandler being obnoxious.
Yes, and he had an antagonist that he was always going up against on the golf course. Shooter McGavin. You don't think so? Come on, guys, back me up. Shooter McGavin.
That's all you have to say. Come on, guys, back me up.
One of the best bad guys. You know what?
What was a line he said? Do you remember a line he said?
Hold on, because it's a funny line. Just watch what you say. You'll pay.
That's the line.
Hold on.
What is?
I'm sorry, I was too busy winning.
Who plays it?
Christopher McDonald.
Who's that?
You want to look him up?
No, just remind me. Who else has he played?
That's really his major role. I think he did a TV show or 3 after that.
Okay.
Come on.
My number 3.
Yes.
Is Snape, as played by Alan Rickman. And don't give me the argument that ultimately he was a good guy because he was a bad guy.
That's
for
why I didn't
7 books.
No, I disagree. He was a good guy the whole time.
He was not a good guy the whole time. He was menacing and
yes.
And making Harry's life hard.
Yes.
That's a bad guy.
He was protecting Harry the whole time.
Yeah, you can do that with anything. I can freaking Umbridge was protecting him the whole time.
But she wasn't.
Also, I didn't pick somebody like Umbridge is probably the character I hated the most.
Yeah, I would put her over Alan Rickman's.
But
Snape.
I would not because I didn't like her. I wish she was removed from the movies. I could not stand watching her.
But you have a fundamentally flawed choice there. He was protecting Harry.
I knew you were going to try to pull that.
Because of his love for his mom.
Snape was a villain.
He was not.
Yep.
He was not. This is so wrong. You can go online and 95% of everyone in the entire world will be like, definitely Snape is not a bad guy. Snape is... Why do you think Harry names one of his kids after Snape?
I think he's a
Do you name your kids after bad guys?
I would name him after Snape. I name him after Loki.
So was Dumbledore. Snape was a jerk, but redeemed himself in the end.
So I really the thing is Dumbledore was like one of my favorite characters until we got the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hated him. And now I like literally cannot stand Dumbledore.
What?
I don't get why do you like Dumbledore?
Because he's a protective father figure for Harry.
He put Harry in the middle of danger the whole time at Hogwarts.
Spoiler, blah, blah, blah. Only because he knew he was a Horcrux.
So basically you're saying, it's okay, babe. I'm going to throw it in front of this train. You might die, but it's for the good of humanity. There's got to be a better way than doing what he did.
Yeah, not if you want to take down he who must not be named.
Voldemort. I said it.
Ooh. Ha. Which did not make my list, by the way. Interesting. And I'm surprised you said Snape before Voldemort.
Because I don't enjoy watching Voldemort. My list is people I enjoy watching
as a villain.
And Hoffman says, don't know if Shooter would be in my top 5, but he says, I think I like that John is thinking outside the box.
Bad guy villain, exactly. Shooter McGavin.
There's a difference between thinking outside the box and just trying to be far outside the box.
But I thought when Shooter McGavin came to me, I was like, holy crap, he's a really good bad guy. Not in the conversation with like a Vader because the genre is so different. But Shooter McGavin, great bad guy. I need everyone's help on this one. I know it's not a tie for a placement. It's a tie for like one of the guys is going to drop off my list.
Okay.
I can either choose Hugo Weaving as Agent Smith in the Matrix trilogy or Christoph Waltz as Hans Landa in Inglourious Bastards.
I did not watch Inglourious Bastards, so I have to throw this one to the audience.
Okay, audience, please help me pick that one.
And
while we do that, I'm going to hear yours.
Okay, my number
3.
Well, explain to me more about yours, though.
Okay, so Hugo Weaving, Agent Smith.
I kind of remember Agent Smith.
He's so
I just
distinct.
Recently watched
right,
Matrix.
The Matrix.
So what's the other guy do? Oh, is he the guy in the commercial who's just like kind of skinny in it? Is he also like in a?
He's German.
Yeah.
He's German, and he's a Nazi, and he's so charming and evil. It's crazy. He steals the show in that movie. Like there are moments where you're absolutely terrified of him, and moments where you're just laughing your ass off. He's a good bad guy.
It sounds like he's the better bad guy than Agent Smith. Sounds like he's got more levels.
All right.
So is that going to be your winner?
If no one chimes in, then I'm going to say yes. Okay.
I don't know how long our delay is, so I think they've already passed. I think, maybe. I'm trying to look at this one to see how long our delay is to know.
Is your finger moving?
Move my finger.
Stop doing that.
Dang, it's a pretty bad delay.
Yeah, it's a really bad delay today.
But at least it looks like our names, our faces are on.
The voice is sunk up.
Jason Smith made a comment there, but it's not even showing up on my side. That's weird. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, StreamYard's acting up. What do they got here?
So Jason says, this is favorite villains, John. Which one do you like?
Okay. You know what? Hugo Weaving, Agent Smith. Thank you.
And that's my thing. Says Shonuff, the Last Dragon, from The Last Dragon.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Tony, who is that?
Last Dragon was not Jackie Chan. Bruce Lee movie or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. Tanya voted for Christoph, so I'm changing my answer. Christoph Waltz it is.
You're so easily manipulated.
Yes. Winner, chicken dinner. Okay.
Okay, my number 2 that you said you left off your list on purpose deserves to be on the list, which is the Joker, played by Heath Ledger.
Oh, so good.
So interesting to watch.
Not one moment where he just doesn't captivate the screen.
There's been a lot of Batmans and a lot of Jokers, and like everybody, people played all these characters throughout the years, and I think that there's a reason that everybody remembers his Joker.
Yeah.
So fondly.
It's so distinct, and he brought such an originality to it.
I am curious because I don't think either of us have seen the new Joker, right?
The one with
Jake Gyllenhaal, whatever.
No, Jared Leto.
No. That's Jared Leto playing the Joker.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker.
No, we haven't seen that.
I am not going to see it, but if you guys have seen it, do you think his Joker was better than Heath Ledger?
Yes.
I would say it's probably not, even without seeing it.
Jason Smith agrees with that's my thing. Shonuff was awesome. So we got to check it out.
I think I've watched The Last Dragon. I just don't remember it because that was so long ago.
Every time you guys mention it, I think of Bloodsport and the Kumite, so I'm all over the place. Anyway, my number 2, Alan Rickman as Hans Gruber in Die Hard. That means I have 2 Hanses in my top 5.
So I would pick it just in the sheer Alan Rickman's amazing.
Yep.
But I just don't think that you guys have Die Hard lifted up on this
We do
way up here. I think it's a little more like here.
No, it's not. It's made in the 80s, and you could watch it every year until now, and it still holds up perfectly. One of the main reasons is because it has one of the best villains in movie history, Alan Rickman, Hans Gruber. You know what? I'm going to get rid of my accent and talk like an American to fool Bruce Willis. Clever.
Jason's got to count on our Jokers. He says totally different Jokers. Heath was more what you think. How do you say his name?
I thought it was Joaquin.
Joaquin, that's right.
Yeah,
was more about mental illness. Yeah, I have no interest in that one. Jason, I was waiting for Hans Gruber and would have been very upset if he wasn't on the list. I guess you guys can stay friends now. All right, my number 1 is Zorg, played by Gary Oldman, who is always the best villain no matter what he's in, from Fifth Element. No way.
I know.
Wait, you're number 1?
Yeah.
No way.
I know. Total
Sorry,
agreement.
You have to excuse us. We're going to go in and make out right now. That's never
no
happened.
nerd argument?
That's literally never happened.
Because we don't collab before our lists come out.
As they know, because we argue about it.
We argue, yes.
I cannot believe
say the
you
arguing
picked
for
it.
here.
Because he was just so incredibly ridiculous and fun and over the top, but perfect.
So perfect in every way.
Pretty much anything Gary Oldman does is always fantastic.
Yes, but that in particular.
And he's a really great bad guy in what's the shooter movie with Natalie Portman as a little girl? Oh my gosh, I'm losing my brain's
Nikita or
no. Huh. The Professional, is that it?
Oh yeah, he was the bad guy in that?
I think that's what I'm thinking of. Anyway, I don't know. He's always great, but
yes, he is.
Fifth Element takes it.
Fifth Element. Oh.
Tony is clarifying it was not a Bruce Lee movie. It was an awesome 80s martial arts movie. Watch it now.
Will do.
We're
on the list.
Busy. I'm gonna watch it now.
What was I gonna say? Honorable mention Kevin Spacey. Because he split his own vote. It's Kevin Spacey from Seven, Kevin Spacey from Usual Suspects.
I never watched Usual Suspects. I don't tend to like those movies. Also, I heard about the whole Kaiser Sose before I watched it. So what's the point of watching it once you know?
Yeah, that's really the main.
Yeah. Seven, I would agree. He was pretty great.
Yes.
But there's something but Kevin Spacey's so ruined right now.
He is. That's why he just
him.
really didn't make the list. So
Dave Hoffman says Andrew Scott's Moriarty from Sherlock would be in his top 5.
Is Andrew Scott from the TV series, Maury? Or
well, yeah, I'm assuming it's
okay. So we'll save that for the TV episode. Fact checker Dave Hoffman.
But I was gonna say you actually really liked that.
I love that show. And Moriarty was a fantastic. He would definitely be in my top 5 for TV villains.
It's crazy. We actually had time. We could have totally done our women too. And I remember going, we can't do them both. We won't have time. We have the time.
Name this song.
You know why? Because
name this song. What show did this go with? If you got the time, if you got the crime, we've got the time. We're the.
I have no idea.
Bloodhound Gang.
What is the Bloodhound Gang?
The Bloodhound Gang. Anyone remember that? Crap. Oh, old me. It came around like Electric Company time. You know. I'm gonna look those up on YouTube today.
You are definitely older than me. Is it even a year? You're not even a year older.
I am a year older.
Is it exactly a year? No, it's a year and some months.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Just a couple months, like 3.
So you're a lot older than me.
That's right.
Jenna asks, what about White Goodman, Ben Stiller from Dodgeball? I did not like Dodgeball, could not get through it.
That's a good one, though.
I think Ben Stiller's always too over the top in those roles.
Oh, come on. But those are over the top movies. You have to forgive them.
They're not for me. They're not for me.
Like Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder I liked.
But that's over the top.
But I don't know. Dodgeball and Zoolander and all those.
You didn't like Zoolander?
They're just too over the top for me. I like him in things like Meet the Parents.
School for Ints.
I feel like we are like super drained right now because we have all this other stuff happening.
Oh, I know, yeah.
And we're just like, man, this is tiring.
Also, it's hot in the garage today. Another triple-digit day. Although I'm not dripping.
You're not dripping as much.
I'm not dripping. That's good.
No. Either getting used to it or it's not as hot as normal.
Yeah. Or maybe eating soap helped.
You guys have any other movie villains that we missed?
That's it.
Bloodhound Gang was a segment on Electric.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Dave. Thank you.
Fact checker Dave.
That's right.
Okay, well, we forgot to do something super fun.
What?
We had some of our nerd listeners sent us in those photos of their nerd collections. Let me
Our
show
nerds
them.
are the best.
Okay.
So this one comes from.
Let's do some Pez first.
Yeah. Christy Lee with her over 100 Pez dispensers. She dug this out of her closet out of her garage just so we could all partake in its glory. That's a lot of Pez.
That's a lot of Pez. This is a problem I'm telling you with collecting. Here, you gotta sit there. Wait, hold on. There we go. Now.
Wait, let's eat. You want to eat the Pez? Turn and eat the Pez. Ready?
The problem with collecting is once you start, you can't stop.
Yeah.
So you've all the, but like, what's the point? It's just now sitting in like a box and some bags.
What's the point is you can share it with us and we're all happy about it. It's cool.
Okay. I understand. This is why I won't let us collect things.
It's part of fandom, but we do collect stuff.
What do we collect?
Look, turn around.
But there's a difference between picking up things that are fun and collecting a certain thing.
Well, I would in a second. You collect Hot Wheels. You big hypocrite.
But they're so specific that you can't get hundreds and hundreds. Like Pops. Pops, if you collect Pops, so say you're just going to collect just Star Wars Pops.
Yeah.
You could fill a whole room with just Star Wars Pops.
That's right. If I had money for a room and the Star Wars Pops, I'd have it.
No, I'm not going to waste a room on Pops. That's the point. But so I do collect, I collect very specific Hot Wheels. It's the ones that are turned into vehicles. So like it's Indiana Jones Hot Wheel. It's a Monsters Inc. Mike Wazowski Hot Wheel. It's Ray's Hot Wheels. Those are different because you can't continue to collect those. There's not a million of those.
We literally had to get a new storage box.
Because it holds 12. Also, there's a difference between so for me, I won't just collect anything. I'm like, even if there's like let's say there's 16 Star Wars versions, I'm only going to get the ones of the characters I like.
Right.
Whereas people who are collecting, say, Pops, like, well, I have to have the whole collection now of this series.
It's got to be complete.
It would. That's why we can't collect them. All right. What's our other photo?
All right. Speaking of collections, Tony from Podcast That's My Thing. He's mentioned, he's talking in our comments right now, has an amazing collection display. Oh my God. Look at that.
See, I don't think this is too much. If this is all he's got.
No, he's got more.
Oh, there's more than this?
There is. Tony, how much more do you got? Also, what's your name for your display, Tony? I know that.
Go ahead and tell him because it's not like the audience listening can hear it.
Read it. That's right. I'll read it when he says it, but I think it's pretty darn cool.
Tell the audience what he calls it.
I think I don't want to get it. I want to get it right, so I'll just wait.
He calls it the birth control wall.
I think so.
But the thing is, if you look at this photo, unless it's more than this wall and it's really the whole house is covered. To me, this isn't a birth control wall. This is, if you have the right kind of person, like I walk into this and this is your wall, I'd be like way more attracted to you. So I don't think it's a birth control wall if you're dating the right kind of girl. Yeah. If you're dating someone who's not right for you, then yeah, they'd be like, you're weird, and they'd leave. But why would you be with that person?
That's right.
Oh man, you know what? We skipped a whole other thing too. I forgot. It's super important.
What? Now it's time for the stupid nerd joke of the day.
Here we go.
We are so off of our game today.
Can I have a drum roll, please?
You have oh no, you don't have a drum roll.
Thank you. How many ears does Spock have?
I don't know. How many?
3. His left ear, his right ear, and his final front ear.
Also, you ruined your joke because you didn't put your punchline into the microphone, so nobody heard it.
I think they heard it. It was awesome.
That's terrible.
It was so good.
I think Jason Smith might be right. This segment may be going away.
What? Did he say that last week?
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Give me the fake laughs.
I like this. Dave says the right thing. Find someone whose weird matches your weird.
That's right. I think you match my weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason Smith says his list of evils would include Dr. Evil and Count Rogan from Princess Bride.
Very good selections. Yes.
And Jenna says your joke was bad.
And
Dave
bad.
says that was really, really bad. I mean, I guess kind of the point is like, how corny can your joke be?
Oh, it's so good.
Do they actually make jokes that are funny? Like, are jokes ever actually funny?
I scour the internet for them.
You laugh, though. He literally probably is crying, laughing tears when he read that. And we're all like, okay.
I thought that killed when I read it.
It killed.
It killed the segment.
Well, then, I guess you know what time it is.
Oh, I do.
on full air guitar mode.
Oh
now.
yeah, that's right.
So. Okay.
I have to start with bad news.
Okay.
This is really bad news.
Okay.
Rick Moranis. The world just got Rick Moranis back. And somebody randomly punched him in New York.
And did they punch him because he was Rick Moranis?
No.
Do you know the story?
No, I've seen the footage. It's just a random act of violence.
So somebody happens to be filming because, oh, hey, there's Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
And then someone walks
No,
up
it's a security cam.
Oh my god.
I don't think the punch was captured on video. They just captured the guy who punched him on video. Yeah.
Don't they know he's a national treasure? Don't make him go back into hiding, you horrible, horrible people.
Crap, Jason just said you were right. They didn't hear. Dang. Well, you know what? If you didn't hear it, then here it is again.
No.
How many?
Stop. Nope. They lost it. Moving on.
Damn.
And Jenna recommends that you just ask Alexa for Star Wars jokes because yours are bad.
We do
Wait,
ask
wait.
Alexa.
Alexa, tell me a Star Wars joke. Got to put her by the thing. Can you grab her? Get her closer to the mic.
That's it.
Oh, that's as far as no. Come on, there you go. Alexa, tell us a Star Wars joke.
What did Han Solo say to Luke Skywalker on Thanksgiving? May the forks be with you.
Wow, hers are pretty bad too.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you hear that in the headphones?
Yeah. So, Disney Plus
Yes.
has got on board with the Netflix. You know how Netflix doesn't really do the group watch. You know that third-party app does the group watch.
Mhm.
Disney Plus has made an actual button in their app for group watch.
Oh yeah.
So if you buy Mulan and you want to watch it with your family on the other side of the country, you click group watch and you all watch it together.
And they don't have to pay the $30.
Well, they have to be signed into their thing. Mulan may be a bad example,
Okay.
but I don't really know how. I haven't tried it, but
Okay.
I thought it's really cool because sometimes, like if you're in Vegas, we want to watch something. So we were doing this with Madam Secretary through Netflix, who doesn't have the group watch button. So we had to do the app, and it was a whole thing. And finally, we got it to work, and it worked pretty well.
Right.
And then you could kind of talk to each other on the side, which was cool while you're watching. But you have to watch it on a laptop.
Yeah.
This way, you can actually do it on your
Yeah,
TV.
that's really cool.
So it's cool.
It's cool.
I like it.
That's cool.
I like it a lot. Jason Smith, darn you triggered my Alexa. What do you call a pair of Han Solo clones? Han Duo. You do it.
Han Duos.
Thank you. I love that we triggered his Alexa. Alexa. Gonna ask her, Alexa, say something.
We're triggering our own Alexa.
I'm trying to trigger his Alexa, but I don't know what to ask.
Alexa, turn off the lights.
It would be funny if his works that way. So, did you hear the news about Ms. Marvel being cast?
Yeah.
And they-
Excited for that.
They cast an actual person of the actual proper race and ethnicity for once, Disney.
Mhm.
And it's Iman Vellani. She's going to star in the series based on the comic book character. Marvel and Streamer recently named, what did they say? There's these, there's a bunch of freaking directors on the project. I haven't looked up. This isn't the article I thought I wanted. There was something I wanted to read about this character specifically and why it was important, but I can't find it. So whatever, we will remove it.
But I'm looking forward to that one. Mostly because I want to know more about the superhero.
Well, as I say, yeah, I mean, that's what I was trying to find the article on, which was
Right.
the comic book. I was going to ask you, did the comic book come out recently?
It did. And saying that she was of Arabic descent, it was quite the announcement for Disney.
That's cool.
Anyway,
We woke up Mama Curtis's, which I also like that she's got Mama Curtis.
I'm
So
sure Maria
everybody
set
knows-
that up.
Everybody knows who it is. Woke up her Alexa,
Be nice.
and Jenna said we were triggering hers too. I like it.
Atlantis. Remember that movie, animated movie, Disney movie with Michael J. Fox as voicing the main
Which
character?
I didn't like, but it was like Harley or Tina's one of their like favorite cartoons.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
That has one of the best movie scores of all time out of any genre,
Mhm.
live action or not. I love that score. And they're going to make that movie into a live action movie. And they're thinking about Guillermo del Toro to direct.
Of course they are.
or the Russo brothers,
Of course they are.
or you.
I don't want to direct it. It's just like, come on, let's be original. Let's think outside your little box that you guys live in.
And they're thinking of Ryan Reynolds as the main character. I know, but at one point, Tom Holland was in the discussion. These guys are vastly different age
When
ranges.
does Tom
So
Holland make more sense?
I think so. I feel like the he might not be old enough to be a professor or scientist.
I just think they keep doing the same thing over and over with the same characters, the same directors, and it's
Well, if people are bringing money, they're going to go back to him.
But that's their excuse for keeping new people out. Well, we know this works. You know what? You don't know that this doesn't work because you haven't tried it.
No, it sucks.
Meanwhile, we have to like live in a shack instead of making the millions of dollars that I deserve.
Truth.
Cobra Kai. Have you guys watched it yet?
The last bit of news I have too.
Because let's just say Cobra Kai is every week's binge show. If you haven't watched it.
Is skyrocketing in Netflix's ratings and
As
top
it
10s.
should.
Everyone's realizing it is the show to watch. You gotta watch it. It's so good. I can't wait.
Very excited. At the end of this month, we get
October 30th.
We get our
work
season
third.
3.
Season 3.
And
They've already announced season 4. Oh!
we have so many speculations about what's going to happen in season 3, but we can't even talk to you about it because we don't know if you guys have watched it yet.
Please watch Cobra
You need to
Kai.
go binge it because by the
So
time
we
we
can-
get to the we're going to be spoiling the
Oh,
crap out of
we are
it
gonna talk
in
about
November.
it a
So
lot.
you need to. What does Hoffman say? It's like they reverted back to the old school system with contract players.
Yeah.
Basically. Guess. Good morning, Summer Walters.
Hey, Summer.
Guess who slept in?
Hey,
Slept in?
nerds got to sleep in too.
I can't speak. I'm actually very proud of you because don't you usually get up at like 5 a.m. and start working out and doing crazy things like,
Good
being productive. The rest of us are sleeping.
Or waking up at 5 and not being productive. Although I prepped this.
Yeah, you're waking up very, very early. And then I want to remind everybody, I want to thank first and foremost our first Patreon.
Maria.
No, we won't talk. We're not going to call out names on the show of who are Patreon people.
Yeah.
We want you guys to keep that secret to yourself. Yeah. But we will say thank you to everybody who has started to come on to Patreon. We have as low as a $5 a month level, and it goes up to a $50 a month level, but that's for, some of our more richer blood people. But your weekly watchers, what's going to happen is it's going to help us bring this show up from where it's at right now. And we definitely completely need a little lift in our energy,
especially on
and
the
our
hot days.
exhaustions. And so we encourage you to go to patreon.com/2 nerds in a garage. Be very super helpful. Thank you very much. And then I think you might get your dream come true and you might have time for a nerd fight.
Nerd fight.
I told him he wouldn't have time today and he really wanted to do it, but I'm getting a little disappointed, babe, though, because they've laid off 28,000 people at Disneyland.
That is a bummer.
The governor still isn't given rules on what they need to do to reopen.
Yep.
And as much as I love that our passes, we've literally gotten through this summer, which we normally would never go in those 3 months. So we're going to get all these months are going to be free later.
Right.
But we need it to open back up. COVID or not, we need our fun times. We have to drive to Anaheim today, and we can't end our trip with Disneyland.
I know.
it's
It's
just wrong.
tragic.
It is.
Okay. So our fight today, 1 white card.
Okay. I thought we do. Oh, we do white first?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Okay.
2 black cards. What am I fighting against?
This is really funny,
What?
y'all. This is really funny. I think you should name yours first.
Okay. I am a caveman. Okay.
Okay.
I have 2 extra
Let me
arms.
tell you who I am first.
Okay.
You're a caveman?
Yes.
I am my significant other. So either way, he's going to win or lose.
Oh God, guys, we're arguing this, aren't we?
What does yours have?
Well, I will be fighting against a caveman with 2 extra arms,
Okay.
and there's 3 of them. So I'm fighting against 3
You're gonna
cavemen.
confuse them by saying
I'm fighting.
No, so you are.
Yes.
So first, before my character.
Yes. 3 cavemen with 4 arms each.
So you're a pretty good situation. You got bats, you got like clubs and rocks and
Right.
I have
Me.
John Curtis. That's so funny. I have John Curtis, who is reliving the same day over and over and can turn invisible while singing show tunes.
What? I'm in the money. I'm
Where'd you
in the
go?
money.
I know you were here. Is that a show tune?
I don't know.
That was like the first thing you went to.
Give me a show tune.
I don't know. You
When
listen
you're a
to-
jet. You're a jet
you
for
listen
life.
to show tunes in your car.
That's
and you
true.
Can't think of one right now.
Well, no one knows Dear Evan Hansen. They only know the big heavy hitters. Can't speak either today.
Okay, so the question is, does John Curtis?
In that scenario, yes, my team doesn't win.
Mhm.
I will beat the cavemen
Why will you be the caveman?
because I'm reliving the day over and over. I can walk them into an oncoming semi if I plan it well enough. I have that day to live over and over and over again, and I'll be singing show tunes and I'm invisible.
But aren't you really losing because you're just doing the same day over and over and over for your entire
That
life?
means I beat them over and over and over.
Or you lost a lot to get to the point to beat them.
Whatever, I win eventually.
Was
That's
that
all
movie
I
we
ca-
watched, Palm Springs, where he had to keep reliving? He kept reliving the day. It was like a living the day over and over until they finally found a way to get out of it.
I forget.
But like he kept getting messed up.
Yeah,
The guy
that's
kept-
right. That's right.
Well, then that wasn't much of a fight. You literally let me win.
What does Jason say?
Jason says the idea of John being beaten up again and again and again by 4 armed cavemen could be the best president of this episode. You may be invisible, but they can hear you singing and they can find your voice and start whacking.
Oh, they'll be whacking.
Oh,
I don't know what that means.
Hoffman says, "Dear Evan Hansen is awesome."
Thank you.
Our audience is smarter than you give them credit for.
They are indeed
Jenna
the best
says,
audience
during
in
our
the world.
Anaheim trip, we got to go see the Chadwick mural.
That's right. Oh, exciting. I
Is
forgot
it
about
free
that.
to park at downtown Disney right now since there's no park?
Only one way to find out.
And I keep hitting my mic. And Maria Barton just chimed in with she says Jason just got into Cobra Kai. Her not so much.
Give it time. Give it a chance.
I didn't even think we needed time. I think we were in.
We were in it by
10
the
minutes
first.
in
Yeah.
or something. Like we were in. Were you not a Karate Kid fan? Because that might make all the difference in the world too.
Which was crazy. Who's not a Karate Kid fan?
But let's note really quick that I won.
No. Oh yeah. Yeah. Shit.
I won.
I had to.
again.
I can't believe that I was fighting
You
so
helped
hard.
me win.
Damn.
You know why? Because you rather see me win this game than you lose a fight. That's exactly why.
Yes. Oh, fatal
Jenna's
flaw.
also not a huge fan. It's interesting. I'd like to hear if you guys were Karate Kid fans because I loved it. I think it was a Karate Kid nostalgia thing for its first, but
Yeah.
now I just like really like the characters
Yeah.
and I'm enjoying it. And
Seeing the triumphs of some of those underdogs, I
Yeah.
love it. Oh,
I actually like we should actually mention Johnny, was that his name in the movie?
Yeah.
He was one of the worst. He was one of the best villains ever in movies.
yeah, he really was.
I hated him, but I love him in Cobra Kai.
But he was redemptive. Like, I mean, he was the bad guy for the whole movie.
But I'm just saying, like, Cobra Kai is your favorite character.
Yeah.
It's mine.
No bad students, only bad.
Also,
teacher.
can I talk about how we can always see his cute shirts and we can never see anything I wear? I just want to point out my cool Gryffindor. Why does my mic always cover up my coolness? That doesn't come out how I meant it. My coolness of things.
Uh-huh.
All right, we got to get going because we got to go look at houses.
That's right.
Woo!
Nerds. Thanks for showing up. We love you.
guys are the best ever. I got to
Best
find the thing, so
around.
just keep singing.
You're the
songs.
best around.
I like it.
Nothing's ever gonna keep you down. You're the best.
You've been listening to Two Nerds in a Garage podcast. If you're having fun nerding out with us, please subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Rate and review as it really helps others find the show, which helps us. We're also on all of your other favorite podcast apps, as well as on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
This show is supported by our listeners just like you. Please visit twonerdsinAgarage.com to find all the ways you can help keep supporting us, including our merch shop and direct donations through PayPal. Thank you again for being on this hero's journey with us.